cual me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo a la federal y al estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo sé que no va a cambiar, los que se viraron que le vaya mal. Y si me tiran sabes que voy a pichar, los palos son legales.
One of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Will Crowe will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Acuna Jr.
And now the first pitch. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 12:35.
Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Fouled away. The 2-1. To short. Newman's got it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Well, right on cue, here is the first baseman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. One out, nobody on. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The next 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Batting 4.
Now it'll be Austin Riley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Drew Smyly gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, I'm a big fan of Drew Smyly. He's a strike thrower. When he's on, he's got a good enough fastball, good assortment of off-speed pitches. He knows how to pitch. He's not afraid to let his defense work behind him. Solid quality pitcher. I expect him to pitch well in this one.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Brian Hayes digging in now. Freeman is up with it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm going to keep an eye on Brian Reynolds. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Frazier takes his lead at third with one away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Crowe won't get him. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. As he'll take a look at ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One 0 count. Here it is.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Runner at second here with one man out. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses ball four. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So next to hit is John Nagowski. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So now two men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe.
The right fielder.
And she'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Looking at his career totals, Defoe hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help.
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Kevin Newman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 Pittsburgh. So here is Orlando Arcia, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. First pitch of the AB on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Crowe is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 11 home runs and 33 driven in. Now the 1-0. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 268 the average for him coming in. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That evens it up, 1-1. From the stretch.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Heredia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this throw gets away from him. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning will draw to a close. Braves will settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Pirates 4 and the Braves 1. At the plate now, Jared Oliva.
The left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Oliva.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
In now, Will Crowe. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Now the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Acuna giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Two balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Three and 0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it is, the 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Skied into straightaway right. Acuña's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Drew Smyly. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the first pitch. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Defoe is there to put it away for route number 1. So with 1 away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuña Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Fouled away. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1. Freeman at second with 2 down. To 1 and 2 now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2 and 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2-out double left stranded. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds. First offering as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1 and 2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
They've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, John Nogowski, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A 1-0 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
To the plate now, Wilmer Defoe, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but He was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. First offering on its way as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit down the line at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Into the box now, Jared Oliva, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Bucks out in front, 6-1. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Austin Riley.
Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
The center fielder,
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit on the ground to short. Newman brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good job right there. I know that play was super close. I like him taking the extra step in that situation. Making sure he had a great handle, deliver a strong, accurate throw, gathered himself nice.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Another full count pitch home. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Pirates, the pitcher.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Will Crowe. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Now here's the first offering. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2-2 to Adam Frazier.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 1 the count now. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. From the belt, kicks and deals, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's running. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they've been frustrated hitting into ground out after ground out, but it's up to them to adjust. They know they're getting a lot of pitches down in the zone, so they either need to learn to lay off or find a way to get under those pitches a little bit more, because clearly the balls on the ground aren't benefiting them in this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading
off the inning, it'll be Guillermo Heredia, and they could use a spark from him here. First delivery to him. A high fastball is in there. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Check swing grounder to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for it.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Kevin Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the first pitch. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Josh Tomlin will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now in the box, Jacob Stallings singled in his last at-bat.
Jacob Stallings.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
A bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
Now the first pitch. John Nagowski is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Heredia. 2 down. Stepping in next, Wilmer Defoe. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-1. Acuna digs in now, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
First offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next to hit is Ozzie Albies, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Sam Howard takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Austin Riley will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Newman. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Left fielder.
Next up, Jared Oliva. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Ben Gamel is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Gamel, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And that one yanked just foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Swanson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Garcia gloves it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Key Brian Hayes is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
The 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Heredia. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Now a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So now it's Brian Reynolds.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The count now at 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. David Bednar is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready now is Orlando Arcia. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. He's set and the pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Guillermo Heredia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Next, it'll be Jonathan Lucroy. Flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Defoe gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So stepping in is Brian Reynolds. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Arcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Jacob Stallings. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He pops it up, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate now, John Nagowski. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains an 8-1 ball game.
Apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house.
Ender Inciarte is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch on its way. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch.
1-0.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next, here is Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. drilled to first. Scooped up. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Number 67 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 67.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Wilmer Defoe.
The right fielder, Wilmer Defoe.
He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat.
At the plate now is Kevin Newman. He went down on strikes last time up. The pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in once again is Jared Oliva. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Newman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Cole Tucker will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. from the stretch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's up there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Waiting on it is Heredia. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Dwayne Underwood Jr. comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate is Ozzie Albies, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Smyly.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Reynolds arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So next to bat will be Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Pittsburgh get their 20th home win this year. Crowe takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Drew Smyly permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.